Okay, good morning and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Holly. I own a small business called Balefire Designs, and today is a market day! Usually you do the prep first and then you show the market, but well, let's get going. I gotta get gas. I'm already running a little bit late. It's 6:37 and it's Sunday, so gotta get going.
Nobody knows me like you do. You just read my mind. Nobody gets me except for you. Like we're intertwined. Seasons come and go. Universe will change, but I'll feel the same. Thought that you should know. Even if my eyes are closed, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Nobody sees me like you do. You just make me smile, and I wanna hold you all the time. It's all I do
I like your stick? Yeah, I wanted to call it that and I was like, is that the right word?
Thank you, I appreciate it. Do you make all of these?
Yeah, I have a laser machine at home, so I'm able to, I just buy big planks of wood from a place up in Wisconsin, and then, yeah, I cut and stain everything.
Oh, cool. That's a fun idea.
I usually have a lot more hand-painted ones, but I ran out of those.
They're not mine. It's fine, they're already.
Did one go flying? They're trying to fly. Good morning. Okay, so it's the day after the market. It's currently 11:41 on Monday and June 16th. I was doing a little video editing this morning, so I wanted to make sure I had usable footage from the market. It was at a weird angle, and I try to make sure people in the background are far enough away. Just, I don't want to record anybody like that close without their permission, so that's why some of the zooms might be weird or anything like that. So, but that's what I was doing this morning. I have a lot to work on over here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, let me turn the camera. Yeah, you can't really see it. I still have all my market stuff that I gotta put away, and I have all these notebooks that I have to paint still, and I should probably go over the market stats real quick before I forget, because I meant to say it before I started saying what I needed to do. But it didn't go too bad. It was just a $40 booth fee. I ended up selling 17 items. I sold 3 paper front notebooks, 3 fabric front notebooks. I sold the last few of my 3 version 1 notebooks, so they were just the 3 hole punch instead of the 6 hole punch. So I sold all those hand painted ones that I had. I sold 3 different pieces of jewelry, 1 wooden tab of the planner tabs, and then I sold 4 bookmarks, for a total of $372 total. Goodness, I'm out of breath already. But yeah, so that's not too bad. I didn't mind it at all. Good market. And some of the vendors were saying it was a bit slow. They think it might have been possibly because of the rain delay, so people were expecting it last week, and or it was because it was Father's Day as well. So, but I mean, for a slow day, that's not too bad in my opinion. I wonder if I would have done better if I'd had any of my hand-painted ones. All 3 of the hand-painted ones that I had, and like I said, those were the last version ones, sold. All 3 of them. So, like, they take so long to do. They take so long to paint, I should say. But not that I don't like them. I was just hoping that my fabric and my paper ones would sell a little bit more to compensate, but I like that people like them. So I gotta get those going. I didn't have any of my full-size notebooks at the market yesterday either. And I am wondering sometimes if those would sell a little bit better or worse. I'm not sure. At Painted Tree, I've sold, do I have it written down? I think I'm up to 18 items now, but at the time I wrote the sticky note, that was on June 8th, I had sold 16 different items. 10 small notebooks, only 1 large notebook, 2 bookmarks, and 3 of the refillable paper packs. But since only 1 large notebook has sold at Painted Tree, that's why I'm wondering if maybe these large ones, I don't know. Because a lot of times the problem with the small ones is people often bring up, like, where would I find paper for that? Which is why I've started making sure that I have the refill paper packs there. But with the large ones, they know it's like a regular size notebook. I don't know. Either way, I guess I'll have both of them at the market, so there's no point in worrying about that. Anyways, since it's already 11:30, I need to get started for the workday since I spent most of my morning editing the video that I had. And I need to get these out of the way so I can get my workroom cleaned up. And also, kind of like just a silly personal side note. Oh, my knees don't like this. I shouldn't be crawling around. So I have this habit tracker that I started tracking, and this is just for I'm trying to walk 7,000, get on my feet instead of my knees. I'm trying to walk 7,000 steps a day, at least. I have my watch to help me track it. What am I at? 1,130 so far. My average, if I don't actively try to make sure I'm walking, is between like 800 steps and 2,000 steps a day. It's really not that much, which is a problem. Since I only work at my part-time job like 1 day a week, that's about the only movement I get in my day. Otherwise, I'm like sitting painting, I'm designing more notebooks, or I'm editing things on my computer. It's a lot of sitting. So I need to get back on this. I haven't gotten my 7,000 steps at all in June so far, as you can see here. This is my June column. I had started to in May, but then I was getting ready for the Painted Tree opening, and all of a sudden on the 28th it just fully dropped off because I was opening on the 31st. So anyways, so I need to get this stuff moved. I actually have a walking treadmill that I have underneath of my tool shop bench here that I need to get out and at least get some steps in for the end of the day. Let's get to work. Oh, I'm too old.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown.
Alright, so we got done with the walk, we got done with cleaning up the room, we got my notebook backs unpinned because of the glue set, and next we need to move on to painting these. I'm about halfway done. This is my done pile with this set, and then I have this whole set here. So this is probably going to take a few days. Probably going to be a montage. But I realized I forgot to mention I am working on, what's the word? I don't think I want to do wholesale in general, like on a big scale at like fair or anything, but I had the opportunity to work with a local metaphysical shop here in, I say here, in Pekin, which is maybe about 20 minutes away, not too far. But they're called the Raven, the Hare, and the Scroll. And I actually worked with the owner. She was a host for the May Day market, and she sent me a message and requested 10 different notebook designs for her shop that she could carry there. And I thought that was really cool. So I have 3 of them ready, and I have a few of them that I'm still working on there. But I wanted to show you, like, this one is my favorite, the Tree Life with the Celtic kind of design on there. I really like it. There's that one. I have kind of a mortar and pestle with moon designs. I'll just show you here. And it also has some gold detailing, of course. I just love gold and silver detailing on these things. And then the other one I have is more of a Norse theme with the Celtic, with the runes across it, and I think it's called staves? Staffs? I'm not as familiar, but I did do research to make sure I wasn't using any runes that I shouldn't. Anyways, this is this one. It also has a few different moon designs and the different, like I said, runes in the middle. So yeah, I really like them. This one did I say it? I don't remember. I'm making the circle just a little bit larger so it fills in some of this negative space, I think it's called, around here. And then this one will be set. And then I have a few others on there. Like I said, I need to make 10 different designs. So these are my first 3 and I need to make more. So that's exciting. And I also get to work with Wildlife Prairie Park, I hope, on, they have a new program. I think it's called the Junior Naturalist Program. It's like a kids program, and after they finish it, they get a badge. And this is the one that they chose, I believe. And this is unstained, unfinished completely. Haven't decided how they want it finished yet, but so exciting. So yeah, I get to do these for them, and I don't know. And this is within the last 2 weeks. I know I haven't really recorded anything, but I really need to, I think within the next month coming up. Yeah, because my next market isn't for a month, another month. I think it's July. It's July 13th. So yeah, I have about another month until the next market, so I can get these all done. I can get these designs here done, and I can also get these pins done within the next week or 2 here. So excited. I really need to, like I said, work on my time management skills, and I think, yes, I know I can do it. It's just gonna take some time because there's so much that I still want to do. You might have saw me crocheting on this yesterday. I'm still trying to work on a pattern for making the notebook covers, or just book covers. They could also be used for. But this one is with a waffle stitch, and I really like the texture. It's with cotton yarn, which is a bit stiffer than I would like, and it's kind of see-through-ish a bit more than I would like. So I might try to work with a little bit more fluffier yarn that's also a natural fiber. But I like how this is looking so far. I want to just finish, I think, crocheting this one up just to see if I've got the dimensions right and how I want to close it, or maybe I can work it in the round. Well, I don't know if a waffle stitch can be worked in a round, but well, maybe. And just connect it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really one to make up my own patterns necessarily, but that's kind of what I'm doing, because I just chained a certain foundation stitch, and then when you look up the stitch, they say it has to be in multiples of 3 plus 2 or 3 depending on the turnaround. So I guess I'm trying to make my own pattern, but I'm really just following the same stitch over and over again at a certain length, which doesn't feel like making a pattern, but we'll see. But this is what I was working on at the craft show, and I still do want to work on loom knit because I do like the pattern that happens there. I'm just not as familiar with that. So I feel like I can't play around with what I need yet on the loom. Anyways, so I have this I'm working on, and there's just so much that I want to do that I need to figure out with time management. If I can figure it out. But anyways, I think before I get more distracted, let's get these done first, and then I can start designing these, and then do like a few more of these I think I'll print out, so then I can do some test paint to see which options they'd prefer for that. So let's get going. Okay, good morning. So it's currently Friday at 10. I've been doing a few different stuff over the week that I haven't really recorded, of course, though I didn't get any of the notebooks painted. I've been working on the designs for the metaphysical shop, the wholesale one, and I have 5 new test designs. I need to stain them and paint them. Some of them I'm like, I need to edit that little part and do that. So some of them I don't know how I feel about yet. But I do have these 5 more to test, so I have them burned, and cut. And then working with Wildlife Prairie Park, I need to send them an invoice today. It just sounds so official. But yeah, they decided on one of the pins that they're going to carry in their gift shop for their junior naturalist program, which is really cool. I'll put a link in my description if you wanted to look at it. But they do things like little, I think it looked like an hour-long program with kids where they do things like bird watching, tree identifying. I think one of them was mammal tracking. Another one was herpetology, invasive. I don't know. I would have loved it as a kid, but it's really interesting. Anyways, so I'm going to start making the pins. I think they're going to look like these. So exciting. Yeah, so they're going to carry them in their gift shop. And yeah, I got to send the invoice and get to making them today. But first I need to get the board masked off, and then I'm going to go down and stain these, I think, while those are burning. So yeah, and then once those are burning, I can probably start actually painting those today. The grand opening for Paint a Tree Boutique is tomorrow. My boyfriend actually had to work in that area today, so he brought some stuff so it could be restocked over there. I've sold, I should know, I haven't looked at the number, but finances wise, it's up to, I've sold $819 worth of items over there. Oh my gosh. Somebody bought 10 of the index card notebooks all at the same time. So I sent what few, yeah, I don't have them here. I sent what few index card notebooks I had. I think I only have 2 left here, so I'm gonna start making more stuff, and I haven't even painted those yet. Oh, I'm so excited, a little overwhelmed, but oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, but I had to work yesterday, so nothing happened yesterday, and then, like I said, the last few days before that, I was working on a finalized pin design, and then working on these. And also, since it's my birthday this month, I got, my boyfriend got for me, it's a new external fan for the Glowforge, so I don't know all the specifics. The Glowforge internal fan that it came with tends to be pretty loud. You've heard it, I think, in previous videos. This one, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's everything. Like, I know I wanted it. I didn't know how good it was gonna be until I got it. So I got to burn some of these last night. I was out in the living room, I couldn't even tell that thing was on. In here, I can just close the door, and then I can hear the TV. I was having to start using my sound blocking headphones so I could listen to the TV if that thing was running, because I was starting to get a headache. But oh my gosh! Yes! So I can show that real quick, though it's stuffed in the back so you might not really see it, but yeah. Anyways, let's get to work. Yeah, let's get to work. So I actually got all these done, all the pins done, and I got 2 notebooks painted, and I got the invoice sent off, and I got all those notebooks stained, so still got a whole stack of these that I'm working on, but it's currently, oops, wrong button. Oh, okay. It's currently 6:32, so I'm gonna keep painting on these, but I've actually got dinner going, and since I have things that I've got to do this weekend, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here so I can hopefully get it edited and actually get a video out for the week. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.